And apparently the ooh. Hey everybody, it's Wolfman and Luna here, and we are back at the Pinery, and it is such a beautiful day. We are officially, I think, out of hot tent camping season. We're still going to set up. It's going to get cooler tonight, but boy, is it nice now. So we are well into April. The cold season, snow season is definitely behind us, but really excited to get this trip underway. We do have one other video of the trip here at the Pinery, not our favorite spot, but I did find a spot here which is absolutely my new favorite. It's kind of hidden away, and I'm not going to give it away in case somebody takes it when I come back out here. But you'll notice in the last video we were crunched in a lot more between the road, and this one's actually got a little bit of treat area behind us, and it's quite lovely. So without further ado, let's get this tent set up and get camping. Breezy, we're gonna have to stake this thing down before we finish pegging the rest of the sides. Be right back. Hopefully the tent stays right here. Well, that's it, gang. We got camp set up and decided not to go with the actual wood stove tonight. The temperature, it's really warm. I am actually sweating right now. So we do have the buddy heater set up. It's going to get down to probably 5 degrees Celsius tonight, which is still, not the most comfortable, but we do have the heater buddy. Should get us up to about 15 degrees Celsius, so we can have a nice warm sleep. Having a little swim over there. And it's not much of a swimmer, are you? No, but she does like to hike. So when do we get this walk underway? And of course, next on the list, we got to get some fire going for cooking. It's still too early for a nice fire, but we got to get some coals going. So we got our wood, nice little stove back here. We'll get everything started now. And there's nothing I love more about camping than chopping wood. And I know it's work, and I don't work with my hands for a living, as I'm sure a lot of people that camp don't. But I love the outdoors, so it's nice to be able to do some physical things while we're out here. So I'm going to get to it. We'll see you at the fire. All right, tonight we're going to fool the dog into thinking she's getting steak. This is her dog food. But once it's cooked, she'll be thrilled to bits. Wow, this is delicious. We got some thunder and lightning happening now. I know this video is not going to look very good for the light, but this filet mignon, this Australian filet mignon, is delicious. I did fool the dog. Once I cooked her dog food, she ate it. So tomorrow I'll spoil her. She'll get some real food. And I know this is filet mignon, but no matter what you cook on an open fire, it's always delicious. Well, we had to scramble to get into the tent and get everything put away. We had a thunderstorm which came through, which we did not expect. And apparently and as you can hear, it's pretty close. You saw that flash and heard the lightning, and apparently there could be some hail as well. So we'll keep you posted. breakfast at Champions today. We got a little Spam and we got some pre-cooked eggs. So easy. We're just gonna fry them up a little bit in the pan over there. And I've showed you my cooking system before. I've got a separate container for all the utensils, and I also have this beautiful bin which I picked up at Costco. Be able to store my plates and all my cooking stuff and leftover bags. And then over here, Miss Luna is enjoying her breakfast. She gets a little bit of Spam and eggs mixed in with her dog food too. Why not, right? And by the look of the way she's going at that bowl, I'd say she's happy with breakfast. So let's get cooking. Little Spam steak with some butter. And no, hey, careful. Jeez. It's my fault, not hers. Some eggs in there too. I know they'll be overcooked, but it's nice to have warm food in the morning, I find. That looks pretty good. Got there. You got a stick? Let me see. Oh, it's a nice one. Yeah, there's a good stick. Yeah, what do you want me to do? Throw it? But you have to let me pick it up to throw it. Oh. This dog is so mild-mannered until she's not. All right, let me see. I'm gonna lose my hand. Oh, there it goes. Good girl. Look at you, hey? Oh, such a nice stick. Love you, girl. Well, Luna's in her perch, and I am enjoying some lovely, what do you call that, stormbucks? I don't know. And this dog, I don't know, tell me in the comments, do you take your dog camping? She's built for this. She just loves camping. You know, very obedient out here. Really seems to enjoy herself, so. Well, I'm going to finish this coffee, and Luna and I are going to go get some more firewood because it is Easter. So for everyone watching this episode, happy Easter. What do you think, Luna? Did it really cool down, eh? Some more rain coming? Well, here's Luna and I. She's a storm sniffer. I don't know if you can see her sniffing. And it has dropped like 10 degrees, literally, I kid you not, in a minute. And it's like freezing out here now. And the skies have gone gray. So I think we're going to be in for a little more rain this morning. That's all right, we got errands to run. Well, here we are by the fire and enjoying the logs as they get ready to make some coals. And for anyone that's ever cooked on fire, don't cook on fire, cook on charcoal. So it does take some patience. You got to get quite a bit of this wood down to charcoal, and then we'll cook. We got a lovely dinner tonight. I got some filet mignon on sale, $13.99 a pound Canadian, which is unheard of. It's actually from Australia, if you can believe it. But while we're waiting for these coals, thought I'd tell you a little, bit about my life in camping. And the first time I was ever introduced to camping was actually Boy Scouts. And my dad, who you're going to see tomorrow, was a Boy Scout leader. And I'll never forget those trips, my first ones, because I'd never done them before. And they taught us how to start a one-match fire, and that's something I've carried with me throughout my life. And of course, on this trip, I've been lazy, as I showed you, but generally, that's what I try and do. We camped a lot growing up. Red Lodge Park, which was outside of Bowden, Alberta, was a place that my dad took me often, and I had great memories of rafting down the river and of camping there and other places. And as I got older, I kind of got away from camping for a while. Didn't really do much of it. And later in my life, I rediscovered it. I should actually throw in there's a footnote. and air cadets. We did some camping as well, more survival-based camping. Not really enjoyable. Trying to see how long you can make your rations last and what kinds of things you could eat. It's the first time I ever ate squirrel. I was on one of those air cadet trips. True story. And then later in life, so when my wife Leslie and I, when we got together, we started camping with our children, you know. So when Lucas was born, beautiful campgrounds in Vancouver, you know, all over there. And then as we moved to Ontario, you know, revisiting camping with the kids at all the parks. And then as things got busy, you know, we kind of had a hiatus from it for a little bit. I would say that we'd still probably go once or twice a year, but this year was the first year with hot tenting that I really started camping more consistently. So over the winter, you've seen the videos. If you haven't, check out the channel. We've hit a lot of campgrounds this season, mostly provincial, one federal campground. But this time at the Pinery, this is the first sort of spring season camping again, which is coming up. And I really look forward to all the seasons. I mean, winter camping is amazing because it's a challenge. But this kind of camping in the spring when it starts to come, tomorrow I might try some fishing with my dad for some crappie. They should be coming in. And another trip, I'll probably bring my kayak with the trailer and some of the other adventures, right? But camping is one of those things that has never left me ever since I was a small child. And now that I'm getting older and being able to enjoy it more in my spare time, I just can't say enough good things about it. So anyways, hopefully I didn't bore you with that little story of my life camping extraordinaire. But just thought it might be nice for you to learn a little bit about me and how I got started camping and how I came back to camping, which I think for anyone out there that's watching, you may have a similar story. If you haven't camped in a long time, get out there, do it. It's really truly one of the best ways that you can spend time getting back to nature, slowing things down a little bit in this crazy world we live in. It's so fast. Everything's so fast, you know. I'm in the AI business. That's what I do for a living. And nothing moves faster than AI, and nothing moves slower than a campfire waiting for coals to cook your dinner on. So enough yakking. I'm gonna just sit and enjoy this fire for a little bit, and we'll see you at dinner. Luna in her happy place. At home we have a picnic table in the backyard, and she sits on it just like this to watch the world go by. And you'll notice that Luna has food, and that food is not being touched. And do you know why that is? I will tell you why that is. This dog eats steak and pork chops and ground beef cooked on the fire when she's camping, and she knows that she's not at home and that something better will come if she waits. So this food is likely going back in the cooler, and we'll have to see if we can find her to eat. Hey, Luna? Luna, you gonna eat your supper? I guess that's a no. Well, we've had a pretty good day. We actually caught our first fish of the year. It was a pike or a grass pickerel, I'm not sure which. We let it go. It's not the season, but we're hoping for some crappie, which we did not get. But Luna is really, really hungry for supper, and we're getting it going. So on the menu tonight are lamb chops, seasoned with this lovely stuff, which I've showed you before, Taste of Portugal. And we've also got some really nice tiger shrimp. And the coals are almost ready over there, so we'll see you soon for the cooking. Well, I think the appetizers are ready. So nice. Look at those beauties. Let's get these off. Get our lamb chops on. Eat these while we're waiting. Well, we are living large right now. Luna does enjoy some shrimp. Who doesn't? And they're beautiful. If you can find them on sale, hands down, tiger shrimp are the best you can get. These don't need butter. They don't need garlic. They don't need seasoning. Cook them right on the open fire like that. Peel the skin off. And be prepared to be amazed. And this is just the appetizers? Really? Camping? Hot dogs and marshmallows? Man. And if you've got a spoiled dog like Luna, leave the comments. Let us know what you feed your dog camping. And as I said, I cheated a couple times on this one with her dog food, but she, for the most part, eats what we eat. And tonight, that's lamb and shrimp. So cooked to perfection, if I may say so myself. We've got to turn some lamb chops. Oh boy. Oh, hot. That is cooking. Oh yeah. All right, gang, we are ready with the chops. Look at those. Coming up. Got some lamb chops. Ready? Well, here we are for the main course, lamb chops. Somebody's ready. Let's see how these turned out. Cooking on the open fire, man. Oh. I don't know if it's just because we're camping, but I can't even replicate this at home on the barbecue. Maybe it's because you're out all day in the fresh air and we were doing some fishing. We caught our first pike today. And you're just doing stuff all day, so you get hungry. But whatever the reason is, I'm glad it's this delicious. Well, here we are sitting around the fire just after dinner, and boy, it did not disappoint. And good start to the spring season. I would say that this is officially not a hot tenting video, although we did have a nap today with the wood stove. It dropped. You remember in the video footage earlier where from 18 degrees to like 5 degrees in 5 minutes flat. It was crazy. So we've had some crazy weather here, but that's expected in spring. Seems a little warmer tonight, so I think we'll just go with the heater buddy for heating things up. But what a great trip, and can certainly encourage you to check out these parks again. Pinery is not my idea of a good time in the summer, but in the winter and in the spring when there's no poison ivy around, if you don't have that concern, I'm sure it's a great park, for you. Really enjoyed spending some time with Luna here, and to be able to have Easter with my dad and my brother and his kids, and Nana, of course, we love her. I didn't put any in the video because some things are just family and private, but yeah, it was great to have lunch with them and to do some fishing today and have a really, really nice dinner. So I want to thank you again for tuning in, and make sure that you subscribe, hit that like button, and share your stories. I'd love to hear about some of the Canadian parks that you've been to, provincial parks in Ontario. provincial parks in BC, Manitoba, wherever. Would love to hear about it. So I think we might call it quits for tonight and for this video, and just enjoy the fire. And I just can't thank you enough for joining in for yet another Wolfman Outdoors. How